Marco, so we got Jenna, Emily, DJ, Rogue Knox, Quick Vic. How is everybody doing today? So, as you can tell by the heading, I am going to be talking about coping skills. Okay. Um, and everybody is known tomorrow that I will be talking about, I'll be doing a 12-hour live. I'm jotting down a bunch of music, lyric videos. I'm doing my homework because we're going to be listening to music, reacting to different music. April Tobin is in the house. So, um, yeah. So I'm going to be doing, so be prepared, guys. It's going to be a big stream tomorrow. My first ever long stream, 12 hours. Let's see if I can pull it off. I've done 4 hours, never done 12. I'm waiting for Kanye Corso's mom to hop in. Um, yeah. Did she get the message? Yes, she did. So, how's everybody doing? Let me do my intro, see how everybody is doing this fine evening. Oh, my intro, my part one. Okay. So, we're going to get right to the meat of things. Okay. So, this is coming from personal experience. Okay. So, I'm going to exit out of Discord so it doesn't distract me. So, sick of the cold, I agree. So, coping skills is an everyday thing that we should focus on because it helps with us with mental health. Okay. It helps with us. Hold on. I got to do something real quick. I got to do something. I want to. Okay. Pop out chat. Okay. All right. Give me just a second, guys. All right. I have chat popped out. So I've been doing some research on coping skills. And it's part of mental health. A lot of people don't know that. Um, how to cope with situations and how to handle situations. It is part of mental health. And a lot of us struggle with coping with situations, and I'm going to break down real quick 14 different types of coping strategies. And then I'm going to talk about how coping skills, if not used properly, how it can affect low self esteem, anxiety, and depression. So there's a brief cope consists of 28 items that measure 14 different coping strategies. Active coping, planning, positive reframing, acceptance, humor, religion, using emotional support, using instrumental support, self distraction, denial, venting, substance use, behavioral disengagement, and self blame. So those are what we measure, okay? What the negative things in our life and positive things in our life, okay? So with me, I've been neglecting myself, for example, okay? Pop that chat out. uh, so, all right. I am not going to go through this whole website because it is all scientific facts and I'm not a medical professional. So, I'm going to get right to it. What are common coping strategies? And I'm going to share this screen so you guys can see it along with me because I want you to be able to see it. So I found this website, and I was doing homework, and I just want to, you know, break things down for simpler terms for people like me. What's it? Why is it important to learn to cope with stress? Why is it important to cope with stress? So, coping usually involves adjusting to or tolerating negative events or realities. So, the first half, oh, I'll bring you up. What's going on, Connie Corso?
Hello, hello. Just getting the
Yes,
dog settled. Just came up to keep you company while you're talking about coping skills.
yes. So, um, I did my intro, my monologue. And hello, Marina. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Um,
Hi, Marina.
so I'm talking about the what they call the mental health aspects of it. And then when I'm done talking about it, this is when we talk about personal issues on how we use coping skills on our day to day life. For examples, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about the mental health part of it, and then we'll go off the rails and talk about personal life.
Okay.
So changes are stressful because changes require us to adjust and to adapt. Experiencing too many changes within a brief time period often creates the idea that we aren't in control of events. This perception contributes to low self-esteem, and many contribute to the development of anxiety or depression. In some cases, I missed a whole paragraph, but I'll get back to it. In some cases, physical illness may develop or get worse when a person's capacity to adapt to change is overwhelmed by too much change, which happens in a lot of cases. It happened with me, and that's why I have severe depression and what I'm going through. Coping involves adjusting to unusual demands or stressors. This requires giving a greater effort and using greater energy than what's needed in the daily life routines of life. Prolonged mobilization or effort can contribute to elevated levels of stress. So you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Majority of you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get to the common coping strategies. Okay. Lower your expectations. What does it mean by lower your expectations? Yes, it was, Marina. It was your topic, and I thought it was a good topic because a lot of us fail to use coping strategies to help us um, on a day to day life. Okay. So lowering your expectations, in my opinion, you know, is lowering expectations hard to do? Yes. But you have to learn how to lower your expectations. You can't expect every outcome to be perfect. Sometimes there's going to be mistakes along the way, and you got to accept those. Or like Michelle, uh, Michelle Johnson said, "Do not have expectations." Well, that's difficult. That's difficult, Michelle. Is you have expectations. Everybody does at some point. At some point. At some point, yes. Ask others to help or assist you. And that's another problem with a lot of us today. How you doing, Marley? Welcome.
Hey, baby.
A lot of us today struggle with asking for help.
I know
It
I
took
do. I know it's
it
hard for me.
yes, and there's no shame in it. There's no shame in sticking your hand out and said, "I need help." It doesn't make us weak.
Nope.
It makes us stronger when we ask for help because we're breaking down a wall that we normally keep up.
Mhm.
Okay. We're breaking out of a shell. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, Marley. There's nothing wrong with needing help on a daily basis. There isn't anything wrong. Having somebody to reach out to, having somebody to vent to, having somebody that person, you can talk to. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. Take responsibility for the situation at hand. Okay. You can't, and if I'm saying something that might be off, Connie Corso,
Mhm.
interrupt me.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
So taking responsibility for the situation. So something might happen in life, right? That you can control and you let it spiral out of control.
Mhm.
You take responsibility for it. You can't put the blame on everybody. I
No.
did that for a long time. I put the blame on everybody. Oh, it wasn't my fault. This didn't happen. I didn't do it, and I did. And it took me a lot of years to accept the fact that I did. All right, quick Vic. It it took a lot.
I like what
Engage
Emily
in
just said right there.
huh?
I like what Emily just said. That sorry to cut you off. The
Oh, yeah.
expectations right there. Expectations are premeditated resentments and an Al-Anon quote. Oh, it's true because if
Yeah.
you have expectations of people and they let you down, like that's just setting yourself up for failure. Like you just have to be open and um I feel like expectations are kind of almost like comparison to like comparison's the thief of joy. If you're like comparing yourself to other people, other situations, that's setting yourself up for failure too.
Engage in problem solving. I like how this breaks it down, right? And
Hmm.
then you can take each statement and relate it to yourself or relate it to examples or I like that. I need to do that more often, instead of reading it verbatim, because that's what I normally do. No, you can't silence. You cannot be open always.
No.
It took me a lot of years to be open. If you would have asked me 12 years ago, would I do this? Would I have this platform? Would I start a mental health channel? I would have looked at you sideways. and laughed at you. Like, why would I do that? You know, but then over the years of getting the help I needed and being there for other people and making a change in other people's lives, why not help more people?
And that makes you feel good too, helping people, giving back.
A lot of people help me through rough times. Why not return the favor?
Yep.
Maintain emotionally supportive relationships. That is difficult.
Yeah.
That is very difficult because sometimes the ones that want to be there for us the most are the ones we drive away.
Yeah.
Maintain emotional composure, or alternatively, expressing distressing emotions. I'm glad silence. I'm glad being here is helpful. And thank you for that compliment. I try my best. Well, since I met Connie Corso, I'll tell you this, right? When we first met, I had to check everybody on how to pronounce her name. When we first met.
Right?
All right. I'm going to step away from the subject for a minute. When we first met, I had to check everybody on how to pronounce her name. I even
Yeah.
had to pull up a video. Connie Corso.
Mhm. It gets
Just
butchered. Yeah.
because people call her Kane.
Uh,
But no, that's how we met, and we've been chill ever since. Met her over at Late Night Mike, Mr. P's channel, and just made friends,
yep.
and that's what I do. I like to make friends. I like to meet people. I like to, travel around and get to know people, and there's people out there who help me just like I try to help them. I don't myself, and I'll tell you this. My channel will grow over time, yes. But I like it when there's a small number in chat because the reason is we're able to be there for each other, communicate with each other, respond to each other, you know. And if somebody's going through something or struggling with something, we're able to be there for them. That's called asking for help.
Yep.
Challenging previously held beliefs that are no longer adaptive. That's an interesting statement because I can't relate to that. Oh, I know what it means. And tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So challenging previous held beliefs that no longer are adaptive.
Mhm.
Okay, so like a belief that you used to have with, oh, nobody can help me, I don't need anybody, those beliefs, challenging those beliefs. Would that be wrong or right?
I think so, and I think it's like evaluating yourself, like evaluating like, okay, well this isn't working in my life right now. Um, maybe if I do it this way, something that didn't used to work and it works now, and maybe you change something for the better.
Okay.
Like evaluating yourself at like things that didn't work before.
I agree with what you're saying, Michelle, to a certain extent, only act on the facts, but not everything in front of you is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can be an opinion or an idea or a thought. Yes, Nicole,
Yeah.
beliefs may change as you grow and change.
Mm-hmm. And not everybody can take stock and evaluate themselves like that. So I like it when people are constantly checking themselves and making sure, like, hey, maybe I'm the toxic one, and really looking at yourself and trying to realize how you can improve on yourself, if that makes sense, like a list of your strengths and your weaknesses and how you can get better and what didn't work will work better now.
Well, Marley, what I'll do is, if I'm correct, I believe we're friends on Discord. I believe we are.
If not, I
And
can get you guys in touch.
if so, I can send you an invite to my Discord, to All Things Serious. And if there's ever a time you need to reach out and talk to somebody, it doesn't matter who, there's a whole platform for it. We have a whole platform. We do voice chats every night. So if you're struggling with something, you can just come in and talk about it, and somebody will be there to listen, give you feedback, whatever. Directly attempt to change the source of stress. That is a good one.
Hmm.
So if you know what in your life is causing you the most stress, eliminate it. Sometimes that is difficult to do. And trust me, a lot of us struggle with doing that. And I can tell you this, I'm one of them. I'm one of those people. I struggle with eliminating stress out of my life. How about yourself, Connie?
Oh yeah. Sometimes we just think that we're Billy Badass and we really are. We've been like strong, like holding up strong for so long that you really need somebody to talk to. Like everybody needs somebody to talk to bounce ideas off, to take stock and whatever's going on in your life. Like support is is something that is like not talked about a lot, but it's like a great source of comfort.
And then distance yourself from the source of stress.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Otherwise, it's like running on the hamster wheel, right? You're just gonna keep.
yes, repeated it over and over again.
Mhm.
There's a lot of music that talks about distance yourself from the source of stress.
Yeah.
Some people learn to relax. Yes, yes, some people do learn to relax. Others don't know what the word relax means.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what they teach in AA, okay, is they teach having a higher power, okay? That's what they teach in AA, okay? So a lot of people don't believe in a higher power, which is understandable.
Hmm.
But it says view the problem through, and I'm not going to say the word, I'm just saying through a higher power perspective.
Yeah.
So what, in my opinion, and quote me if tell me if I'm wrong in chat. In my opinion, take a look at it from above. Okay, look at the situation as a whole. Take yourself it is difficult, Michelle, learning to relax. It is difficult, and I agree. I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
We're all learning to relax. To this day, we could be in our 80s and still learn how to relax.
Yep.
Age has nothing, is just a number, We could be in our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, still trying to learn how to relax. Sometimes you just got to let things brush off your shoulders and not let it affect you.
Yep.
But that's difficult as well. So, let's see what I can find. Now, I could read this whole thing, but what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to depend on, what medical professionals say. I'm trying to what everyday people go through.
Hmm.
Because what a medical professional says is different than what you, me, Connie Corso, Michelle, Nicole, Emily, Marley, what we go through is different.
Hmm.
Okay. So here are some good coping skills. Get enough good quality sleep, which I could tell everybody in this chat does not get quality of sleep.
No.
I want to do a poll. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. I like this pop out chat. I do. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. I spelt it wrong. All right. I spelt it wrong. Do you get go sleep?
You can go night night.
Do you get go night night?
You get to go night night. You go me
I'm gonna redo that again.
That shows me, Eddie, that we're sleep deprived. We want to thinking about going night nights. Going night nights.
All right, there we go. Do you get good sleep? Yes or no?
You get good night nights. I'm gonna ask people that. Do you
Uh,
get good night nights?
Jeez Louise, man.
My dog is chewing on a knuckle bone. If you hear weird noises in the
Oh,
back.
that's fine. Knuckle bones. I like knuckle bones. I chew on them once in a while myself. I'm just joking.
Knuckle sandwich.
All right. Eating a well balanced diet. I just had a fried bologna sandwich for lunch. That is not a well balanced
Bologna
diet.
is good though. Sometimes I'll get a craving for a bologna sandwich.
Yes, silence. Insomnia is a familiar. Yes, bone marrows. Silence says bone marrows.
Yeah, these are raw knuckle, and then there's bone. There's definitely some marrow.
You got a point there. All right. You got a point there, David. I don't think we all know the answer because you don't know until you get good sleep. If your current sleep is mediocre and not terrible, in my opinion. So, oh man, internet's gonna start acting up. Let me exit out of this. Okay, that's better. All right, so I'm gonna end the poll now. I already know the answer. Okay. So get back to exercise on a regular basis.
Yes.
It is so. I told you guys that after the New Year's, I'm going to start going to the gym, and then the health concerns happened.
Sorry to hear that.
When those get better, then I'm going to start going to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do shorts talking about mental health in the gym. And I'm just going to do shorts talking about it day 1, day 14, day 30. I'm not going to do a short every day, but I'm going to do a short, keeping track of myself and letting the community know how it's going.
That would be cool. Like a little health journey diary. Like
Yes.
track your progress. I like it.
Taking brief rest periods during the day to relax. And they don't mean take a nap. Do something to relax your mind. Do something that distracts you from outside. Listen to music, write, color. I color. I'm 42 years
Coloring,
old. I color.
so therapeutic. I love that. They have adult coloring books too with bad words in them, and I love those. Like they'll make them look fancy and have pictures, around them, and it's an adult
Mine,
coloring book.
yes. Mine are the Avengers.
Oh, sweet. I have a Star Wars one too. I love it.
Take vacation away from home and work. That is difficult because a lot of us can't afford to do that. So what you do is like say for during the summer you like to go camping but you don't get to go. Take the weekend. Take the weekend and go camping.
Yeah. I think traveling's cool because it makes you feel alive again, and it makes you more adventurous, and it makes you thirst for knowledge of whatever you've seen, like whether it be history or whatever. Traveling
Engage.
gives you new
Yeah,
perspective too.
because well, they want you to get out of your house. They stay
Yeah.
vacation at your home. They want you to get out of your house. Get out of your house. Take a vacation from work.
Yeah.
Go to the beach for the day or the weekend. Get a hotel room. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the weather. Get away from the everyday hustle
Yeah.
at home, at work. That's what's healthy. Engage in pleasurable or fun activities every day. So I could be wrong when I say this, but taking time out of your day to listen to some music,
I love music.
you
So
know,
therapeutic.
read a book, write in your journal. And if you don't have a journal, start one. There's nothing wrong with starting a journal.
Mm.
Practice relaxation, exercise such as yoga, some people who do it, prayer, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation, or come to my lives. That's what Nicole said, or come to Eddie's lives. And then last one, avoid use of caffeine and alcohol.
Yeah.
One of those I struggle with because I quit one and I turned to caffeine.
Yeah.
Caffeine is not healthy for you. Neither one of them are actually healthy for you. Yes, silence. A journal starts with a scribble sometimes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes, gardening. Gardening is a
Oh,
good
yeah.
example, Emily. Gardening is a very good example.
I love gardening plants.
Create a hobby. Create a hobby that you enjoy. Something that's distracting you from your everyday life. So that's everything for the medical terms of Cleveland Clinic. Now I'm going to go back and I want to read something, the paragraph that I missed. Okay. Coping usually involves adjusting to or tolerating negative events or realities. While you try to keep your positive self image and emotional equilibrium, coping occurs in the context of life changes that are perceived to be stressful. Psychological stresses is usually associated with negative life changes, such as losing a job or a loved one. However, all changes require some sort of adaptation. Even positive changes, such as getting married or having a child, can be stressful.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Oh yeah. Speaking of caffeine, I rarely have caffeine, and I had like an energy drink today, and I felt like garbage. Like I just felt icky. I don't even think it was an energy drink. It's like a Mountain Dew. What is this? It's like okay, it's like a Mountain Dew Kickstart. Yeah, it's probably got a lot of caffeine. It's like a tall one, so I don't usually have caffeine. My nerves feel like they're shot, and I think it's from that.
Yeah, caffeine. You know, I drink too much coffee,
Yeah, makes you jittery.
but today I've only had one cup, and it's the cup I'm having now. Okay. So, Rogue Knox, did you get your tire fixed?
Oh yeah, Rogue said that's an energy drink. That's kind of what I thought. Ooh, pineapple mango. Yep. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Definitely an energy drink.
Awesome. I'm happy for you. Sort of. What do you got? A donut on there? A donut? A donut?
Donut. Isn't that a weird word?
Yeah, they call it for tires a donut.
Like yogurt, donut. Those are just weird words. I don't like the word moist either. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
You're about to go off the rails with that statement. So I'm going to open up the panel and see if anybody else wants to come up with us.
Sweet.
Okay, your new ones come in next week. All right. Copy. Paste.
Can you imagine? Hey, baby, you make me moist. Like, what? Like, I get out of here. I would die laughing and be like, get out after. Like, what? Moist.
Everything's like, I like the word moist for some reason.
Really? I don't know. I think I just, because I have a dirty mind, and I think I've just associate it with that. And then, like, imagine somebody saying, baby, you make me moist, and just being like, no, no, don't ever do that again. Like,
No,
in
ooh,
that
not in that
context.
context.
Yeah, in that context, it's like terrible, but I don't know.
Moist should only apply to cake.
Oh, yeah.
The moist precipitation.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. Like, I don't know, yogurt is a funny word. I don't know. Some words are just funny. Moist. I'm gonna
That's funny.
change my nickname to from Emily to Moist. That's gonna be her nickname now.
Yo, yo. That's funny. I've never heard that before. I've never used that word before. Moist has entered the house.
Moist. She said no. She said no. Oh, no. She's like, definitely don't do that. Yeah, no. Hey, get down, kitty.
All jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. I'm only, what is it, 10, more than 8.5? I don't know. And I'll kick your ass, Chip.
So, Marina, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm actually pretty good. I'm gonna get my friend is actually gonna be she does like nails and since I was not in her area for my birthday, she's gonna like make me fancy like press-ons.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I always love all the like fancy designs and the
So I have to measure my nails later, like from like side to side.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's
I'm
pretty
excited.
cool. Then I wonder if you could probably use them multiple like
Yeah,
times.
she has nice ones. They're not like your average like buy them on Walmart. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Have you ever tried the like what
I
was
don't
one
usually
of
do my nails, so
Yeah, me neither. Have you ever tried those like stick-on sheets? Those like the little patterns that looks like nail polish? Have you ever tried
uh
those like sheets?
Yeah, they don't work for shit, man. I tried it.
Yeah.
and actually you wouldn't be very off. They don't really work. Not for me anyway. I'm usually getting my hands dirty, that's
I did it for Halloween and it didn't work.
Are you
I'm
serious?
just
Oh, you're being serious.
like mentally picturing Eddie, okay, sitting there and then like looking at his nails and like do it, and I'm just like, this mental picture is fantastic.
You know, when you go out
Fantastic.
and you dress as certain characters, you gotta, play the part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, but I mean like out of costume, like in a different way, like just being very particular about the pretty pattern on your nails. It made me giggle.
Nicole said, I've done the sheets. They're kind of a pain. It took me
Yeah.
longer. It took me longer to put those on than to paint them with
Oh yeah,
gel.
through that.
Well, so this is like pretty. So you know how you can buy those like the ones like that are just like they're universal, but the fact that she's making me measure my each of my fingers and I have to send her the measurements. I was like, that's pretty legit. I mean, it sounds so at
Yeah.
least.
She
It's like
wants to
this.
make sure they will fit like perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
George heard the word moist and said, hey, guys. I'm just joking. Moist Emily is classy. See what you started, Connie?
I'm gonna be in trouble now.
His ears are perked. Yeah, this is off the rails time. Welcome to All Things Not Serious.
I accept all form. Let's see. I'll take a spanking. How about that? That'll be my punishment.
Where's your man when we need him?
I know. They said I'm in trouble. I needed a spank.
Pulls off his
You
belt.
guys are gonna start. Yeah, she needs a spanking.
What is the topping?
So funny.
George, I'm
I'm
available.
available. Ooh, Emily said deal.
Deal.
You get a spanking.
Oh my gosh, my cat still has the video on yesterday. I wonder if John's seen that. I put a bandana on my cat. He still has it on.
Oh man.
cute.
But
Oh, I'm doing something really cool. So instead of like having to measure my like fingernails with this plastic measuring thing, measuring what's it stick? Oh, but it's not stick. It's a measuring cloth thingy. I'm putting tape on my nails, cutting it, and then I'll measure the pieces of tape because it's a little obnoxious. I think that's pretty clever.
That's a nice
so
cut.
I'm gonna be doing a live talking about parenting.
Yep.
Okay. And I talked to my best friend. He's a single father of 3
Mm.
kids. And I talked to him today about coming up on panel and talking about, the struggle of being a single father of 3 kids.
hmm
Because we hear the stories of single mothers, but we don't really hear the stories of single fathers.
That's true.
Yeah, my boyfriend feels strongly that he's not a single father, but like sometimes he feels like one. But either way, he's like, well, mothers always get all this praise, but like like you think that like single fathers are? I was like, well, I mean, maybe he's not aware of it, but like I think it's amazing if a dad is a single father, especially of more than one. That's
His kids
incredible.
are happy, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's more commendable sometimes than like a woman, like because I don't know, it's just expect I don't
Rare.
know.
Yeah, I feel like it's rare. It's more rare, like
Yeah.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
He
But
he
yeah,
hated.
they
I will tell
don't
you
get enough
this.
recognition. They don't. Like you always,
No.
Yeah.
that's right.
So that's the reason why I reached out to him and said, "Hey, I'm going to do this live about parenting. Would you come up on panel and talk about being a single father?" And he said, "Hell yeah, he would." I just got to schedule it when it would be easier for him, where he can get his oldest to keep an eye on the 2 youngest while he's up on panel and he's not getting distracted.
Yeah.
Because if not, he'll get distracted.
Mm-hmm. You know how that goes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. But back to coping, humor. Humor is part of coping. You need laughter in your life. If we don't get enough happiness and laughter and humor in our lives, we're miserable.
I like humor.
That's the reason why I like people coming up on panel, because you never know what's going to be said.
Yep. And laughter is
Because
the best medicine too.
yes, see, we even got a new name in the community, and that's humor. Yes, Emily, talking with friends and laughing is a big stress relief.
Yes.
So, but
Putting bandanas on my cat is funny to me.
Yeah.
just small things that make you smile. It
It's the
it
little
doesn't
things in
have.
life.
Yes, sometimes we're too stressed out about things and we don't look at the good things.
Yep.
Or
That
yeah,
is.
or we just forget about them, or we don't appreciate them as much as we should.
Mm-hmm.
You
There
know,
was a quote one time about people get more. I can't. I'm gonna butcher it, but people get more flowers at their funeral than they ever did when they were alive because
Interesting. Yeah, that's
regret
good.
is stronger than love, or something to that effect. And I was like, whoa, like,
Kind of
wow.
true.
Like people should really be telling people while they're alive and sending them flowers and doing the things and
Oh
not
well, yeah.
waiting till,
I get the
to-
sentiment of the quote, but I myself don't like flowers because they just die. I don't really understand the point. So
Yeah,
my boyfriend stopped giving me flowers like the first time ever. I was like, they're nice, but I don't really
yeah.
need flowers. I
I
don't know.
think it's more of like the act of kindness
Yeah, yeah.
of like just do something nice for
But
other
he
people.
if
makes it.
if I,
Yeah.
If I was dating a woman and she came home with flowers for me, I'd probably cry.
Oh
I'm fine with
goodness.
flowers
Just
for a
saying. Just saying. I love plants. I love plants. But I have cats, so
Yeah, I have to hide my plants too because I have cats. They're all in the bathroom because cats are dicks.
I would rather him get me like some like a fresh herb thing. I like planting like and like growing like basil and like cilantro and stuff like that. That I would like. He knows that too.
Yeah. I think the like what sometime we should talk about like our love language too. I know that's kind of mushy, but people give and receive love in different ways, and I think it's probably important in like a friendship or a partnership or anything like that that you know what each other's love language is, because I think sometimes people misunderstand each other. You know what I mean?
yes,
Okay, yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
I'd have to get Emily would have to Moist Emily would have to come up on panel. Connie Corso would be up here. Marina would be up here. Um,
Just a bunch of women.
I,
Oh
just a
no, you
bunch
need a
of
man
women.
though. You need a man though to like to count. Well, I mean, I guess
Yeah,
you are a man, but
yeah, yeah. I hope I'm a man.
Last time I checked.
you could get Roe up here for that one. I would love that. He's funny.
Yeah, that would be a great topic.
Wait, go.
Emily's like, I don't know her.
What?
Emily's like, I don't know her. She heard what I said.
I just want to
It's
tell George that's what she said. Yeah.
Eddie, I don't think you can qualify to handle that's why I need other people up on panel to talk about it. So, because I've been 5 years without being happy. So, um, but part of it is by choice. Almost 5 years. Part of it's by choice because I'm not happy with myself. Um, and when you're not happy and you don't love yourself, what do you have to offer somebody?
Yeah, definitely be in the right headspace before you start anything. You know.
Correct. Correct. So, but I'm going to be doing a Q&A. One of the mods in chat is going to come up on panel. We're going to do a Q&A where you guys get to know more about me. And if there's any questions in chat that you have and you're in Discord, send a question to Jenna, message her. If you want to know more about me and why I created this platform and, even get personable and, want to get to know me better, I'm an open book. I'm not afraid to share anything with you guys. I'm pretty set now that not a lot of things will make me break down like my story did when I first did the video. Okay. I did that all the way back in August of last year, did my first video. So Jenna has already started the list. You can find her on Discord. She's one of the mods on Discord. So, but
She looks like a supermodel. Like, just look for the supermodel. Like, she's super gorgeous, and she's like got the best smile in her picture.
Silence, it's good seeing you in chat, brother. David, it's good seeing you in chat. George, thank you for coming in, brother. If you're up for another ass whooping in cribbage, let me know. Not really. He kicked my ass last night. But it's just I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy I enjoy competition. I enjoy getting my ass kicked sometimes. It's the friendship. You know what I'm saying? It's the company. It's the
Yeah.
conversations we have.
Do you get competitive, or are you pretty like?
Oh, we get competitive. Yes, we
Yeah.
do. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I've there was one night that I heard him crying in the middle of the night because I spanked him. But usually it's the other way around. He hears me crying at night because he spanked me. Okay, that didn't sound right, but whatever. Okay, yeah. George is a phenomenal neighbor. He's awesome. He's a good
That's
friend.
awesome.
When
I
you meet
remember
your
a couple of
neighbors and
times
you
that I
you, you
lived in apartments, and I hated my neighbors. Hated them.
and no, what do you mean competition? I don't understand. I come over, you lose. I try to sleep, you cry all night. I'm trying to be polite.
I love George. George is a smart ass, and so am I, and I love that shit.
But
Sprinkle it everywhere.
the ones in the background watching, you're always welcome to comment. The ones that are lurking, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
But be prepared for tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Be prepared.
Yeah.
ZD.
ZD. Hello.
There's some interesting people.
Hey, that's the second night in a row that you said something that didn't sound right, Eddie. I'm seeing a kinky.
I caught that
my
pretty
God.
quickly.
So,
He's got a red room of pain, allegedly.
red room of pain. I do have red lights.
I am a good reader of people.
No, but as I was I was saying is Emily's like ZD's on to you, Eddie. Yeah, she's hilarious. Red lights for sure. Discord, when I've camed up on Discord, people have seen my red lights.
Oh, I didn't even
Eddie's
see that. I was just joking about the red room of pain. I didn't even see your red light, so that was just me winging it.
Eddie's the moist
The moist.
one. Oh my God, I haven't laughed in a minute.
The red
Yeah, I feel like I've heard you
TLC
laugh
song,
more. Oh, sorry.
Red Light Special. Sorry, I didn't mean to
All
talk.
night, every night.
I feel like I haven't heard you laugh this much in a minute
Uh,
myself, thinking about it.
Now that
no,
song is gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night. That TLC song, the Red Light Special.
Oh, I have that put on the red light on my head.
so you guys are awesome, David.
Oh,
That was a,
Roxanne.
Yeah, yeah,
that
that's
was a
it.
that was a good one, David. That was a good one. I got to say that. That was a good one. ZD, good one. Good one. Thank you guys for making me laugh at the end of the stream. And George, if you're ready for Roxanne, you make me feel so good, Roxanne.
I can't sing. I'm sorry for your ears, guys. I cannot sing. That's a great song
Uh,
to just shout in the shower with the acoustics. Put it in the light. You know, you can't even sing. It's just it's a banger.
I'm sorry for making you cry.
You should
All
bring in
right.
some tissues, George. His
Yeah.
voice dies.
Quality song. Playlists are fun. Oh, so anybody else in chat, if there's a song that you want to hear tomorrow, message it to me directly with the lyric video. With the lyric video. Because if there's a lyric video of that song, I can play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Even a YouTube lyric video?
Yes, yes. So like say for example, I dropped a song that's copywritten
Mm-hmm.
and then you turn that song into a lyric video on your platform and it's still there and it doesn't get taken down, that means it can be used without a strike.
Okay. There's usually a lyric video for most songs on YouTube now. It is.
The live starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Ooh, I have one, and I know the lyric. There is a lyric video. I'll send it to you.
Yes. All right.
But what if there's like just one image on there?
That's fine.
Because they usually have like one image that they just keep there, and then the lyrics.
That's fine as
Okay.
long as it's from somebody else and not the artist.
Oh yeah, it's not the artist. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Then I can play it on my stream.
Okay, cool. I'll send that to you.
So you were gonna
Juvenile.
yodel, right? Those songs, Eddie, like the songs that are sent to you, you're gonna yodel them all night tomorrow, right?
Yodelay-lay-lay-oo.
I don't think we want to hear that.
Yodelay-lay.
You have to yodel the songs now.
That is a good song. That is a good song by Juvenile. Back that ass up.
Yes, it was a classic. That is
It's a
a
big
classic.
fire woman. Won't you back that ass up?
I think everybody loves that song.
It's getting hot in here. So damn hot.
So let's go to the pool.
Get into-
Uh, but no, Juvenile, back that ass up is a good song. Yes, I grew. That's my era. George knows that's his era too. That's when
Mhm.
music was good.
I like
Yeah.
Sorry Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Mhm.
Those like club songs from like the early 2000s. You know what I mean? Like those types of like art. No, I don't even know what you'd call that type of genre, but like the good move your booty songs in the club.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. None of these other brothers can deny. When you got an itty bitty race and the big round thing in your face, you get. Yep.
I trust
right.
people that like big butts because they cannot lie.
Yes. Big booty
Kanye.
bitches. All right. On that note, thank you guys for being up here. George, if you're ready for a butt whooping, let me know in some cribbage.
That's what she said.
You guys are awesome.
Everybody else is Friday night. If you want to hang out on Eddie's after thingy or wherever, we should.
So
Kanye's mom should come.
yeah.
Jesus.
We'll play our own cribbage.
I've never played
That's good.
before. I'm sure I could
I don't
learn.
even know what that is. I honestly don't know what it is.
I don't even know. It sounds like a fun word though. for me.
Anyway, all right. Thank you, Eddie. I'm just gonna
Yes.
be quiet
All right,
while you
thank you.
finish up.
Thank you for being here, Michelle. Thank you, Silence, David, my neighbor George, Emily, Jenna, ZD. Thank you for being here. Everybody in chat. If I didn't get your name, thank you guys for being here. You know, it's just amazing. You guys are an amazing group. I love you guys. And that is all things serious out.